I'm gonna do we're gonna do a variation on the original funk groove here. We're gonna do here's the first funk groove, right? And what I want to do is we're gonna do a double hit on the first hit. So we're gonna go. Now, I'm not actually squeezing twice. I'm only squeezing once. I'm just squeezing long enough to capture a downstroke and an upstroke. And if you want to, you can try to make it a little more difficult. You go. Put that 13th on top there. That's the 13th. I need to do a video on why that's called a 13th chord. Usually it's fairly easy explanation. So I'll do that too down the road. Okay, so you can do the 13th. That gives you a little something where you can go the other way. You can go 9, 13. You can go. Or just plain. Now that's one place you could put that double hit. You could put it on the next hit. It would be. So, so just simply without the 13th. Okay, we could do the next one. It'd be the next one would be. Okay, or we could hit the next one, or the last one down, be on 4. You can vary it. You can do any one of those. You could do multiple. So let's do the first two. It'd be. Okay. We could do the first 3. First 4. Sounds like something different now. We can do all 5. Let's hear it with the drum groove. Okay, I'm going to bring in that drum groove again. Here it is. 2, 3. And again, a lot of this can be just totally randomized. Some double hits, some not double hits, and just come up with something on your own. Just get to the point where you can do it freely. Okay, so that's one variation we can do. Another one we can do is we can do 3 hits, and if we do 3 hits, it's going to take us all the way to the next one, at least with the first 4 accents. The 5th accent, which is on the downbeat, and lasts the whole bar or the whole beat. 3 wouldn't quite take you all the way there, but in other words, that's going to sound like this. That's going to be let's see that 1. So I'm basically squeezing until the end of the 2nd accent in that case. So I'm going 1 E and then squeezing on and of 2 and the E of 3. So it's like this. start the 3 hits in a row on the second accent. So it'll be like this. Isn't that cool? Now I accidentally didn't hit 1, and that actually sounded really good. Listen to that. That's kind of cool. Okay, so the next variation, we could move it over one more 16th note, would be or the next one we could move it over would be and again the same thing applies to the 3s that apply to the 2s. We can the double hits, we can do the triple hits anywhere you want, or all those, and you can combine it with double hits. Okay, so you can see where you could do so many variations. You could do a 2, 1, 3, which leads to the 1, and then a double hit on 4 or something like that, which would be okay, just something like that. I mean, you can have a lot of fun just trying to accent different spots that way. Now, with the triple hit, we have another that brings in another variation that we can do that's really cool, and that's instead of stroking each one of those notes, we can actually just miss the strings and let it ring. Okay, so that would sound like this. If I did it on 1, it would be. Now I'm keeping my arm moving. I don't want to be tempted to stop moving my arm. My arm is kind of my groove machine, and you need to realize that typically if you're going to be doing a 16th note feel, the drummer is going to be doing something with the 16ths as well. He's going to be subdividing somewhere in the 16ths, and that's the drummer, right-handed drummer will be hitting his hi-hat with his right hand. So that's what you kind of want to lock to. If your right hand and his right hand are locked, you're going to be grooving together. So basically that's what you want to concentrate on. So keep your right hand moving. I should have said that in the first bit, but so far we haven't ever missed the strings, so it's never been an issue. We've always been hitting the strings on every 16th note. So obviously we're going to be keeping the arm going, but now we're going to actually let a chord ring out, and we're going to keep the arm going. Okay. So here's what it sounds like if I accent with a groove, and just hold the first bar or the first accent to the second accent. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, do the second one. 3, 4. Cool, huh? See how I added the 13th there? Let's accent the third. Let's hold the third accent. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cool, huh? And the fourth accent. And then the last one we could hold for the whole time too. So, and then we mix it up with double hits, triple hits, and holds and everything you did. It can be endless, the possibilities, as I've said before. Okay, so work on those. We have the double hit, the triple hit, and the hold. So you got 3 different variations on that. Now, don't forget we have the 4 different funk patterns placements that we did in the last video, where we took our standard funk groove, our starting place, and we moved it over 1/16 and then 1/16 and 1/16. That was the previous video. Electric grooves number 3. Okay, so this should give you plenty to work on for quite a while, and I would really suggest, you know, having drum loops. You know, use GarageBand has lots of drum loops. That one may be actually from GarageBand. I'm not sure. I'm using Logic, so all my GarageBand loops show up in there. But what I would do is I would practice with a groove, and you know, you're never going to need to be super fast on this stuff. There's not a lot of funk stuff that gets up there around 140 or anything, but you certainly could be, you know, playing anywhere from 80 to 120 and get some good practice in that way. Okay. Hope this helps. God bless you guys. I'll talk to you soon. Feel free to contact me.